Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to talk about passive sentences and how to change sentences from active into passive. And what do we mean by active sentences and what do we mean by passive sentences? بالعربي اللي هو المبني للمجهول. At the beginning, what do we mean by passive sentence? Passive sentence يعني مبني للمجهول. يعني we don't know or we don't care about the doer of the action. But instead of this, we are focusing on the action itself or the object. يعني احنا ما بيهمنا الفاعل. We are caring and focusing on the action and the object of the sentence. Hello, we have a lot of different ways to change the active sentences into passive, but at the beginning, we need to know what is the tense of the sentence in order to change the sentence from active into passive. Hello, the most important verb in the passive tense is the be family, depending on the tense of the original family, the original sentence, okay? For example, she eats burger every Thursday. This is an active sentence because we have a subject, which is she. And the action is eat and the object is burger. So when we want to change the sentence from active to passive, we are going to focus on the object or the action. Where is the object? The object is the burger, okay? So we are going to put it in the beginning or at the beginning of the sentence. And then we are going to change the verb. Here the verb is present simple, eats, okay, verb 1. So when we have present simple, we change the verb into be family is am are plus verb 3, okay? And we don't care about the subjects. We don't care about the doer. So burger is eaten every Thursday. Here we don't have or we don't know who do these things or who eat the burger, okay? And we don't care. So this is the main idea of the passive voice or the passive sentences, focusing on the object, focusing on the action, not focusing on the doer of the action. يعني منركز على الobject أو على الحدث نفسه without paying attention for the doer, بدون ما نركز على الفاعل. هلا we can add مثلا by her at the end of the sentence. يعني ممكن نحكي burger is eating every Thursday by her, but it's not necessary. يعني if we want to say who did this thing, okay? But the main point of the passive sentence is to focus on the action or the object. Hello, we have a lot of different ways, as I said at the beginning, to change the sentence from active into passive, depending on the main verb. هلا حسب الفاعل اللي بالجملة we change the verb into. يعني مثلا for example starting with present simple. The present simple الactive sentence احنا بنعرف انه it consists from subject, verb 1, complement, okay? بالنيجاتيف subject doesn't or don't و complement أو verb base و complement. تمام؟ هلا الباسيف لازم يكون في بالجملة verb to be, okay? Any kind of verb to be depending on the verb. يعني for example present simple verb 1. So what is the verb 1 from be family is am are, okay? So let's see the form of the sentence in the present simple passive. يعني جملة كيف نحول جملة بالpresent simple لpresent simple passive, okay? For the first example, they don't speak Arabic, okay? An active sentence in the present simple tense. هلا الفورم عنا بالaffirmative form للpassive sentence بتتكون من الobject الverb اللي هو is am are, okay? لأنه إحنا بنحكي عن present simple is am are هم present verb من be, okay? plus verb 3. طبعا الverb 3 very important in the passive. دايما be family وverb 3 هدول keep it in mind. الباسيف بيتكون من be family وverb 3 حسب الجملة، okay? ولازم إحنا we need to find the right object, okay? We need to find the right object in the sentence. If you miss choosing the or focusing on the object, you are going to write the sentence in the wrong way. يعني لازم أنت تعرف وين الobject بالجملة عشان تحولها صح. The first example, they don't speak Arabic. هلا النيجاتيف form نفس الافirmative but يعني instead of using is am are we using them in the negative form مثل isn't are not am not plus verb 3. They don't speak Arabic. They subject. Don't speak verb. Arabic object. Okay. So here object Arabic. How can I this is an active sentence. ليش active? Because we know who is the doer. The doer is they. هلا we want to change this sentence into passive. So what do? We put Arabic اللي هي object at the beginning of the sentence. حطيناها Arabic لأنه طلعوا على الفورم object at the beginning. Then we are going to choose one of the be family in the present tense is am are. Okay. كيف بحدد is am are؟ بحددها حسب الobject. إذا الobject singular is الobject plural are. إذا الobject I بدها تكون am. فهي الobject Arabic singular لأنه languages. okay. فبنحكي isn't. ليه isn't؟ لأنه main sentence in the negative form. فالpassive sentence بدها تكون بالnegative form. okay. So Arabic isn't. We need verb 3. verb 3 من أي verb اللي هو بالfirst sentence speak. okay. So speak, spoke, spoken. So كيف بتصير Arabic isn't spoken. هون we don't have a subject, so this is a passive sentence. A very easy way. You have to say where is the object to find out the object, put it at the beginning of the sentence, then changing the verb into verb 3 and use verb to be depending on the tense of the sentence. See the next sentence. He sells goods online. Okay, he sells goods online. He is the subject. Sells verb. طيب, where is the object? Is it goods or is it online? Here basically دايما الobject هيكون first noun يعني after the object after the verb. okay. فعندنا verb sells فبدها تكون goods هي object. how can we change the active sentence into passive؟ حكينا we put the object at the beginning of the sentence then we change the verb. حطينا goods. okay. طيب goods هلا بدنا نحط verb to be is am are لأنه عنا main sentence present simple. طيب حكينا we depend on the object. if it is singular بنحط is, plural are I am. here goods is a plural noun so بنحط are and the third verb أو verb 3 past participle from the verb sell is sold. sell, sold, sold. okay. and we put the complement اللي هي online فبتصير الجملة goods are sold online. هلا لو كانت الجملة he doesn't sell goods online بتصير الجملة goods aren't sold online. okay. very easy. third example. the gardener doesn't water the flowers every evening. okay. the gardener is the subject. doesn't water verb. the flowers ولا every evening هو الobject. حكينا first noun معناته اللي هي the flowers. we put the flowers at the beginning of the sentence. حطينا flowers. here we are going to choose one of the be family verbs is am are عنا plural معناته بدنا نحط are. طب the first sentence is in the negative form فأكيد the passive sentence حتكون بالnegative form بتكون aren't والverb 2 أو الverb 3 من water هي water, watered, watered. okay. وبننزل الcomplement اللي هي every evening. so the flowers aren't watered every evening is the passive sentence. and the last example. my mother doesn't paint the walls. okay. so my mother is the subject. doesn't paint verb. the walls object. so how can we change the sentence into passive? putting the object at the beginning. walls. the walls is a plural noun so we put are. and because the first sentence or the main sentence is in the negative form we put aren't. and the third verb or verb 3 past participle من الverb paint is painted. paint, painted, painted. فبتصير الجملة the walls aren't painted. هلا I can say مثلا the walls aren't painted by my mother أو بالجملة اللي قبل the gardener أو the flowers aren't watered every evening by the gardener. It's up to you to put the doer of the action okay? But all of the focus, all of the attention here is going to the object or the action of the sentence. Okay, so as I told you at the beginning, how can we change an active present simple sentence into a passive present simple sentence? We put the object at the beginning, we put one of the be family verbs in the present tense, is, am, are, depending on the object, and verb 3 اللي هو past participle from the verb. This is the way of how to change the active voice, the active sentence into a passive sentence.